All right, good afternoon, craps fans. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. All right, so we're going to roll out the 204 across again for IPTV. But I remember Professor Profit, Craps University. He had one he calls the step down system, which I really liked, and I played in the casino a few times at the $1,000 level. But I remember I stopped playing it because I was just getting whacked on those PSOs too often. And, the step down works great if you actually get enough rolls to step it down. And I did win a little bit with it, but I had way more PSOs than profitable sessions. So I gave up on that one. And I think it's going to be similar with the 204. It's like when it works, it's great. But with a bunch of PSOs like I roll, and that you do see on a table, I don't think it's a great strategy. So, my opinion, based on my limited experience, but that's my feeling on that one. So, I want to roll out the way, and I don't know what Waylon would call this, and I'm sure he's got a name for it, and he's rolled out something similar. But this is the way I want to play. So I just got to figure out if I can do it. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. All right, so $1,000 bankroll. We're not going to be doing any baccarat with this one. It's basically just $40 on the don't to start. I'm going to ladder the don't when I get knocked off. And I'm going to do a 6 and 8. For one hit on either one with what I have covered on my do-we don't. And I know on my don't. And I know that's a 6, 7, 8, and there's a lot of variants of the 6, 7, 8 out there. So it may just be a standard 6, 7, 8, I don't know. But this seems like a good way to play. So, all right, we're coming out, and we got an 8, 6, 2, 8. All right, so we're on an 8. I got $40 on the don't pass, and I'm going to need some nickels, some dollars. All right, so there's 20 and 5. All right. So we're going to do an $18 6 and 8, which is hedged by our $40 don't pass. All right, here we go. And we're looking for a 6 or an 8. And we got a 3, AC doocy. And we got a 3, AC doocy. And we got a 5, 2, 3, 5. And we got a 9, neener. All right, after that many rolls, I'm just tempted to take them down. And there was the 7. So I would have been better off taking them down. All right, so we're going to lose the 36, but we're going to get 40 over here, so we're going to make $4 on that one. Hey, Fire and Dice. Hey, Dr. S. Hey, BAM. Yep, post-work week crappy hour cocktails. Yep, got some more of that Canadian whiskey, Canadian blended whiskey. All right, so we're staying on the 40, coming out. And we got a 3, so that's going to be a winner on the don't. So that's going to pay us 40. I have to keep track of my winners here. Still coming out. Got an 8. All right, so we were not working on our place bets, so we'll leave that there. So again, I'm looking for one hit on the 6 or the 8. Obviously the 8 we don't want to see, but it's okay. Either way. AC doocy, 314, aces. Wow, man, a lot of craps numbers. 527. All right, so again, we're going to be off the 8. We're going to make $4 on that one. All right, 36 less 40 that we won, and we're coming out. 6, all right. On the 6, looking for an 8. And we got an 8, 6, 2, 8. All right, so 18 is going to pay us 21. right? 18 is going to pay us 21. And we'll go ahead and turn those off. Both of those are off now. All right, so now we're looking for big red. And we got a yo. And we got a 11, yo again. And we got a 9, neater. And we got a 7 out. There we go. All right, so that's going to pay us 40. So we're already up $100 probably right there, right? So there's our 500 there. There is 100 there. All right, so we got 100, 600. There's our 1,000, and what do we got out here? All right, so we got 20 there. We got 36 out there, 36. So there's 40, 50, 75, 85, 90. So yeah, we're up $100 right there already. So that's a pretty quick way to make $100. I think that's a solid way to play, honestly. I don't know what Waylon would call it. I'm sure he's got a name for it, but I think that's a winner. Now, if I got bumped off on the don't pass, then I would just ladder it. I'd go from 40 to 80 to 160 to 320. I would just ladder up the shit out of the don't pass. And as I'm laddering it higher, I would forget about the 6 and 8. You know, on the $40 and $80. So for $40, I'd go with 18. For $80, I'd go with 36. And then after that, it's just pure recovery. So at the 160 or 320 or even 640, if I get to that point, you know, that's just pure recovery. So, all right, BAM says 4 nights of 3+ hour sessions, end result $10 loss. Wow. After it was all said and done for all the hours, the don't pass won by 7. What does that mean, the don't pass one? So what were you playing for the 3 hours? Oh, by 7 units. The don't pass won by 7 units. Yeah, the don't pass is definitely stronger. I mean, we can see that. I mean, there are times when the pass line is great because you keep getting those 7s and 11s on the come out. But no, the pass line, to me, is no question, it's the stronger play. All right, so that was 1,000. This was our profit, whatever the heck it was. All right, and singles we don't need. All right, so there's our $1,000 again. All right, so BAM says if I had just flat bet the don't pass after 12 hours, holy crap, that's a lot of hours, dude. At $25, I would have won $175. If I would have just flat bet the don't pass after 12 hours at $25, I would have won $175. Still, that's a lot for $175. So did you win a free cruise? Did you get a free cruise from all your play, though? Did you get enough points? Dr. S in his two-step. He's a cowboy at heart. Two-step. Dr. S is two-step. So again, I really like playing that way. I think I'm gonna look at trying that some more. So $40 don't pass. I need some singles again though. All right, there's 20 bucks. 20 bucks, 20 bucks, 20 bucks. All right, so give me 25. Give you a nickel back. All right, point is 8. Yep, had the balcony and $500 in free play. Yep, free balcony, got it. See, so your hours of torture did pay. That does kind of suck though that you ended up down 10 bucks. All right, $18 6 and 8. We got a $40 don't pass. We're looking for one hit on the 6 or the 8. Of course, if we get the 8, we're going to lose 40, but that's all right. And we got a 4. Well, we'll lose 40 less the 21, right? 2 craps. Six, 1, 7. All right, so that's a 7 out. So again, we're going to lose 36, but we're going to get paid the 40, so we're going to make $4. And we're coming out again, not working. 6, 2, 8. All right, looking for a 6 now. And we got an 8, 6, 2, 8. All right, so that's going to be a loser. So we're going to get paid 21, but we're going to lose the 40. So we're going to lose 19 bucks. So there's 21 for our 18, and we're going to lose 40. So we lose a net $19 on that one. All right, so now we're going to ladder up since we lost our don't pass. Although we only lost half, but I'm still going to ladder up to 80. And then I'm going to ladder those up to 36. All right, that goes back in the rack. All right, not working, but we're coming out. All right, we got a 5, fever. Point is 5. All right, now we're looking for a 6 or an 8. And we got a 7. All right, so 36 twice, 72. We got 80 out there, so we're going to make $8 on that one. And we are coming out. Here we go, coming out. 6, 1, 7. All right, so that's going to be a loser on the don't pass. So we're going to lose 80. So now I'm going to go 160. Coming out. And we got a 5, 1, 6. Point is 6. All right, so for the 160 level, I'm just going to take these down or turn them off. Off, not on. All right, so now we're looking for big red. We got a 10. And we got a 6. Point hit. All right. So now we're coming out. And we got a 5, fever. And we got a 5, fever, point hit. All right, so we hit the point? How did we get off the? So we already lost the don't because we hit the 6. All right, then we were on the 5, and then that should have been 320, and I would have lost that. Right, because we went out on the 5 and then back off the 5. So we hit the 5. So that's 320. Well, that's not working out very well for me, is it? All right, so let's take this off. And well, I'm just going to have to go max bet at this point. Whatever I got. All right, so we got 300. 300. Yeah, I'm not liking this. And here we got 75, 80. $75, $80, all right. And here we got at least 20. All right, there's 20. All right, so we have 80 there, plus 20, that's another 100. All right, so we're out for 400 on the don't. Basically all of our bankroll. Here we go. Oh, 549, neater. Point is 9. Looking for a 7. And we got a yo. Glad that showed up on roll late. And we got a 9. Point hit. All right, so that was that. I'm pretty sure I screwed that up, so. All right, on to the next strategy. Oh, that sucks. Hey, IPTV. All right, good. We'll do your 204 across now. All right, so there's 400. There's 400, 500. All right, there's 500, 50, 75, 600, all right, and we'll take 20 back, and we'll give you $20. There's 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. Well, that was disappointing. I really liked that strategy. I thought that would be a good one. Not so much, I guess. But I got to keep track of my winners. All right, so we got 500, 980 plus 20, $1,000. We're going to start with 204. So we're coming out. We're not the shooter, so we don't have a pass line bet. Here we go. 617. All right. Still coming out. All right. 415. 5 is the point on the 5. All right. So we're going to go out for 204. 25 on the 4 and 10. 35 on the 5 and 9. 42. 42 on the 6 and 8. Looking for one hit. Here we go. One hit. Three craps. All right, that's a nothing burger. 549. One hit. All right, so that's going to pay us 50 for one. And we'll put the 50 over here. And now we're going to turn all of those off and wait for a decision. 415. There's our decision. All right, coming out. And we got a 426. I'm not so sure about waiting, on that, because now, again, we're just clicking down the rolls between 7s. But all right, so now these are working again. One more hit. Boxcars, nothing. 4, hard 4. All right, there's our hit on this one. So we're gonna ask the dealer to turn us off, and again we're gonna get 50 for one. All right, 50 for one. So we're up $100 less our vig. Now we're looking for a decision. 6-5 yoke. 426 point hit. So again, we're getting kind of deep in the roll, without seeing a 7, but I guess the rule is we're going to keep going and try for one more hit. 549. Point is 9. All right, so we're back on, right? Right, IPTV? Going to go for another one, right? Deciding some specific number in the roll sequence being more likely to be a 7 is a fool's game. I gotta read that again. Deciding some specific number in the roll sequence being more likely to be a 7. So again, that's probability though. It is more likely, right? That's the whole thing with probability. It is more likely that you're going to see a 7 over any other number. It's more likely you're going to see a 6 and an 8. More likely than the 5, 9, 4, 10. I mean, that's the single roll probability. That never changes. So to say that, you know, it is more likely. Are you going to see other numbers? Yes, we see them all the time, right? Now if you said to say you're going to see one number before another number, that's, you know, but again, it kind of goes back to that single roll probability. Based on probability, you should see that number more often. I won't say before another number, but you should see it more often over a certain hand, right? All right, IPTV, you're not talking to me. I'm going to go ahead and roll this one out. One more, try to get one more hit. 314, we got it. All right, so that again is going to pay us $50 for one, $49, 50 for one. And we're going to ask the dealer to turn this off. All right, looking for the conclusion of this hand. I don't think I'm going to go again until we get a 7. There's a 5, 4, 9, but that's way too many rolls. So I'm just going to roll this one out until we see a 7. 4, 2, 6, because that's too many rolls. 4, 1, 5, that would have been a winner. 6, 4, 10, that would have been a winner. Well, we would have been off already again. 10 again, that'd be another winner. 3, that would not be a winner, but it wouldn't be a loser. 10, that would have been a winner. Yeah, I think, again, you know, based on probability, we should expect to see more 7s. But you can't, I don't know, I guess you know, what's the right way to put that? You can't be afraid of seeing a 7, you know? I don't know. I don't know what that, you know. I'm not sure. Hey Nathan, good afternoon. Deciding some specific number. The first roll of the sequence has a 16% chance of being a 7. So is the second, third, yeah, right, exactly. It's always the same, 16%, exactly. It's always going to be the same, right? And it's the highest percentage of any dice combination. So you have to believe that you're going to see it more frequently. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure the point you're trying to make. 6-5 yo. Look at that. I mean, we haven't seen a 7 in forever, and I was scared of seeing a 7, and look, now I'm just sitting here, you know, not making any money. All right, so there's a 7. But again, I mean, how many times have we seen back-to-back 7s? But that's why staying off on the come-out is at least beneficial, I think, after a 7. All right, so there's a 10. So we're on the 10. All the bets are working again. I mean, and again, this strategy works good until you start getting all those PSOs again, which they do happen, right? So how much do we need to win on this to make the recovery reasonable? A 4-1, 3-1? I don't know. We got a $1,000 bankroll. All right, so there's a 9. So 9's going to pay us $49, and we'll do 50 for 1. All right, so how much have we made so far? 50, 100, 150, $200 less the $4 VIG. So $200. So do we need to make $500? Can we make $500 with this one and then call it quits? All right, here we go. So we're still rolling. Point is 10, there's our 7. Whew, that was good timing on that one. Lucky, I should say lucky timing. Lucky timing. All right, so we're off, and now we're coming out again. And now we got a 3 craps. Again, we're not playing a line. We're assuming somebody else is shooting. If we were shooting, we'd probably be on the don't pass. At least I would. 415, fever. All right, so we're on the 5. All of our place bets are working again. We're looking for 1 hit. Oh, dice off the table. No roll. No, not the dreaded dice off the table. You know it's going to be a 7 now. Turn everything off. Run away. Run away. All right. Here we go. Looking for 1 hit. 5. 415. Point hit. All right. So we hit the point. We're going to get paid 50 for 1 on that one. And we're coming out. Not working on the come out. Here we go. And we got an 8. 5, 3, 8. All right. So based on what IPTV said that Anthony said, we're going to go ahead and try another hit now. 1 more hit. 628, point hit. So to me, do you ever stop? I don't know. I need somebody to tell me, what the better way to play is. All right, so we're going to get 50 for 1 on the 8. We're not working on the come out. What are we up? $300 now? Here we go. 516. All right, point is 6. All right, so now we're going to go for another hit again, right? 549, we got another hit. All right, so now we're going to ask the dealers to turn this off. Turn all of our place bets off. We're going to get 50 for 1. And how much have we got in our rack now? There's 100, 200, 300, $350 we're up. All right, looking for a conclusion, a resolution of this hand when we got a 6-5 yo. So we got nothing in action at the moment. We're looking for a 6 or a 7, preferably a 7 in my mind. Pair of 6s. But again, it doesn't matter. Every roll is exactly the same probability, right? You're just gambling that you're not going to get a PSO with this strategy. That's the only thing that kills you. That was a 2-1-3. There's a 5-2-7 out. All right. So to me, ideally, I would love to see a 7 out and a come out 7, right? Two or 3 7s right in a row, and that would be, to me, that would be ideal. Why? Just because the roll distribution says that, over a large enough sample size, right, you should not see that many 7s. That's all. But, every single hand, 16% chance you're going to see one. All right, 415, 5 is a point. Our bets are working. Looking for 1 hit. 6, 4, 10, that's a hit. All right, we're going to ask the dealers to turn our bets off. We're going to get 50 for 1. And we're up $400. All right, looking for a resolution to this hand, either a 5 or a 7. There's a 7 out. So that was 1 hit, and that was it. Here we go, coming out. Come out 7. There we go. That's what we want to see. Get those 7s out of your system. And we got a 9. Neater. All right. Some days I just am a PSO king, and other days not so much. All right, we're working. And that's a yo 11, so it didn't matter. Place bets are working. And we got a 6, 4, 10. All right, so that's another hit. 50 for 1. All right, and we're going to ask the dealers to turn our place bets off, and we're looking for the hand to be resolved by either a 9 or a 7. And there's an 8. And there's a 9, 6, 3, 9. All right, so again, IPTV, although he's not talking to me, said that we're going to just keep going. Oh, you were driving. Oh, well, driving's more important. Yes, thank you. All right, so we're just going to keep going. Every time we hit a point, we're just going to bet it again, right? As soon as we establish a new point, 3, 1, 4. I think that's what you said, which was different than what you thought, but that's the way Anthony described it anyway. All right. Okay, so we're back on the floor. We are working again. All the bets are active. Looking for one hit. Nope, didn't get it. 617. All right, so that was the first PSO on that 4. All right, so I'm going to take $204, put it back in the bank. $204. All right, so there's 204, which is what we got out there. That's going to go back to the bank. I'm going to take this quarter and I'm going to get another 25. 10, 15, 20. All right, so there's 20 and 5. All right, so that can go over here. All right, so let's see what we're up still. So we're still up 100, 200, 225, 230 bucks-ish. All right, so we're off and we're coming out. 516. 1 PSO so far. That's not too bad. All right, we're working on our place bets, looking for one hit. 549. That's going to be a winner. Going to ask the dealers to turn our place bets off. That's going to pay us 50 for 1. Looking for a 6 or a 7. We got an 8. Whoa. Yeah, I got totally clobbered on this one yesterday with all those PSOs. We got a 4. We got a 4. Say we're doing much better today. And let's see if we can get up to $500. We got a 4 again. Wow, holy crow. Lots of 4s. May the 4s be with us. 549. 516, point hit. All right, so that gives us another opportunity to make some money. Coming out, looking for a point. 415, point is 5. We're going to ask the dealers to turn our place bets back on, looking for one hit. 314, point. All right, so that's going to pay us 50 for 1. And we'll ask the dealers to turn our place bets back off again. So let's see what we got. 100, 200, 300, 325, 335 basically. All right, here we go. Looking for a 5 or a 7. We got a 7 out. One roll later. All right, so we are new shooter coming out. And we got a 6. Point is 6. All right, ask the dealer to turn our place bets back on. Looking for one hit. 5, fever, that's a hit. 50 for 1. All right, and ask the dealers to turn us back off again. Here we go. Looking for a 6 or a 7. We got a 5, fever. And we got boxcars. And we got a 9. And we got a 3. Looking for a 6 or a 7. Wife's home early. Wow. What's up with that? Got a 2 craps. Whoa. Dice off the table. No roll. Time for a sip. 426, point hit. All right, so we're off the 6. Have another opportunity here coming out. 10 down on the end, hard 10. Point is 10. All right, we're going to ask the dealers to turn our bets back on. One hit, looking for one hit. 6-5 yo. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Looking for one box number hit. Another yo. 426, that's going to be a box number hit. Ask the dealers to turn our place bets back off. That's going to pay us 50 for 1. And we're almost ready to get some more change in there because we're getting low. All right, so let's see what we got here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 425. 435, 435-ish, 430-ish, 425-ish, something like that. All right, here we go. Looking for a 10 or a 7. We got a 5. Our place bets are off. We got an 8. We got a 3. We got a 6 for a 10 or a 7, preferably a 7, but really doesn't matter. 3. Hey, crypto addictive. 8. Looking for a 10 or a 7. 6. Oh. 7 out. There we go. All right, so we're off the 10. New shooter. Guess I should change the dice each time we get a new shooter. All right, coming out. 2 craps. Again, we're not shooting, so we don't have a line bet out. 8. Point is 8. All right. So we're on the 8. We'll ask the dealer to turn our place bets back on. We're looking for 1 hit. And we got a 9. That's going to be a box number hit. 639. Ask the dealers to turn our place bets back off. They're going to pay us 49 for 1. And I think we're 1 hit away from 500 bucks. Pretty damn impressive. 628. Point hit. All right. We got another opportunity then. Coming out. Same shooter. 235, fever. Point is 5. Ask the dealers to turn our place bets back on. 538, box number hit. All right, so that is going to pay us 50 for 1. And let's color up and see what we got. All right, so we're going to ask the dealer to go ahead and take us down on all of our bets here. Should be $204. All right, so there is 50, 75, 80. And then we should have 20 over there. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, and 1. All right, and then over here we need 5, which looks like we have it. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80, 600 plus the 4 over there. And this is what we have in profit for this session. 100, 200, 300, 400, $531. That is impressive as shit. Damn. Yeah, but I did those 160. I did the 160 across. I think that was what, Professor Profit had, and I just got whacked. Yeah, 531 bucks. In whatever amount of time that was. And I rolled out one before this, so that was pretty short order. $1,000 bankroll. If you could maintain a 2-to-1 recovery, man, you'd be golden. And it's fun. It's a fun strategy. I mean, you got a lot of money out there, so you got $204 out there, but you only have it out there for 1 roll. So, you'd have to make sure that when the pit boss walks up, you say, turn me on, turn the bets on, turn the bets on. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't get a very good rating for it, I'm thinking. Just because your bets aren't on that much. But when they are on, that's a pretty good Theo right there. Got to make sure they're on when they're checking, I guess. Yeah, like I was yesterday. Man, I got my ass handed to me yesterday. Short in and out strategy. I don't know about short. I don't know when we started, but I probably wasted 10 minutes on that other one. So 30 minutes. I mean, 500 bucks in 30 minutes. I'm pretty good with that. Let me go see what's going on with the wife. All right, no emergency. I guess she got off for good behavior. Got home early. All right, sorry for the delay. Sorry, not so sorry. Poker sorry. Okay. Doctor Don't Pass 1. Can call it the Paradise Craps. PAC. Paradise Craps. Paradise Crap. Yeah. All right. PADC. All right. PAD. Yeah, PAD is good. Super Duper Magical Strategy. Number 37. That'll work. Yeah. Super Duper Magical Strategy. I like that. What was the love potion number 9? Can't we do super secret strategy number 9? All right, so we got $1,000 here. We already confirmed that. 80, 100, 500. So let's do that one again, IPTV, because that was a fun one. See if we can do it again. I was so dejected yesterday. I just got my ass handed to me with all those PSOs. But let's try it again. All right, so we are going to start with a come out. Dr. Don't Pass is the shooter, so we're not going to play a line bet on him. He's either going to win or lose because he just rolled a 7, depending on what he felt like. And he either won or lost because he just rolled a 3 craps. And he just won or lost because he just rolled another 7. And now we got a 628. Point is 8. All right, Dr. Don't Pass is rolling. We're on the 8. And we're going to go $204 across. $25 on the 4 and 10. Excuse me. Frog in my throat there. 35 on the 5 and 9. 42 on the 6 and 8. All right, $204 across. Point is 8. Dr. Don't Pass 1 is rolling. Here we go, looking for one hit. 527 PSO on the 8. And he is laughing his ass off because we put all of that money out there. And now we just lost it all. All right, so $204 back to the bank. And we got a new shooter. All right, so we're $204 in the hole. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 628. Point is 8. All right, looking for one hit on whoever this shooter is. 426, we got our one hit. All right, so we're going to ask the dealers to go ahead and turn our bets off. They're going to pay us $49 for one. And we are looking for an 8 or a 7. We got a 5, fever. We got a 4. My mic's back on, right? All right. 7 or an 8. There's our 7 out. All right, so we got a new shooter. And that new shooter is coming out. And we got an 8. Point is 8. We're going to ask the dealers to turn our bets back on. And we're looking for one hit. And we got an 8-point hit. All right, that'll work. So we're going to get paid $49 for one. And we're going to go ahead and come out. Same shooter. 516. Point is 6. All right, we're going to keep our bets working. Oh, looking for one hit. Yo, that's not a yo, that's a 12. Midnight. Yo, midnight. And there's a 7 out. Shit. Off the 6. All right, that's another $204 loser. $204 back to the bank. So we are way in the hole now. Way in the hole. All right, and we got a new, oh shit, knocked my damn scotch over. New shooter. So that was a .7 out. AC Doocy. Hopefully that was our roll and we're on the Don't Pass. 516, point is 6. All right, looking for one hit. And we got a 3, didn't get it yet. Looking for one box number hit. 358. All right, so we got it there. So we're going to get paid $49 for one. And we're going to ask the dealers to turn us off. And here we go. And we got a 5-2. We're all through. That shooter's done. All right, so we got a new shooter. Coming out. And we got a 2 craps. So hopefully they were on the Don't Pass, whoever it was. And we got a 628. Point is 8. All right, on the 8, we're going to ask the dealers to go ahead and turn our bets back on, our place bets, and we're looking for one hit. 516, we got it. Box number hit. All right. Ask the dealers to go ahead and turn our place bets back off. We're going to get $49 for one. There we go. So we got 200 in here. But we're still down 200 plus. All right, so now we're looking for an 8 or 7 or an 8. There's a 7 out. All right, we got a new shooter. New shooter. All right, what do we want? Let's take these two here. All right, new shooter coming out. And we got a 314. Point is 4. Ask the dealers to go ahead and turn our place bets back on. We're looking for one hit. 639. That'll be one hit, one box number hit. All right, again, that's going to pay us 50 for one. I'm going to go back in our rack. And here we go. Cold ass table. It's the same damn table that was just hot 5 minutes ago. All right, we're going to ask the dealers to go ahead and turn this off. Turn our place bets off. Here we go. Cold ass table. 6, 4, 10. All right, we're looking for a 4 or a 7. 7 or a 4. And we got an 8. 6, 2, 8. And we got a 10. Looking for a 4 or 7. And we got a Yo 11. And we got a 4-point hit. All right. So that's going to be another opportunity where we got our same shooter coming out. 7. Come out 7 winner for somebody. Same shooter coming out. 6, 4, 10. Point is 10. All right. On the 10, we'll ask the dealers to go ahead and turn our place bets back on. We're looking for one hit. We got a 6, 4, 2, 6. That is a box number hit. Ask the dealers to go ahead and turn our place bets back off. We're going to get paid 49 for one. All right, we're up another 100. And we're looking for a 10 or a 7. 10 or a 7. 415. Whoops. Scott's throwing the dice off the table because he can't hold on to it. Can't hold his dice. 516. Looking for a 10 or a 7, or a 7 or a 10. Either one. That was an acey-doocy. And that's a 9, 63. And that's a 7 out. 5, 2. We're off the 10. All right, new shooter. Proud of me, Dr. S. I'm trading out the dice on each new shooter. All right, here we go. Coming out. 7. Come out 7. All right. 9. 6, 3, 9. All righty. Point is 9. What's going on there? 35. There we go. All right, ask the dealers to go ahead and turn our bets back on, and we're looking for one hit, one box number hit, and we got 9-point hit. All right, so that's going to pay us 50 for one. Going to need some more singles here momentarily. All right, same shooter coming out. And we got a 6, 516. All right, according to the strategy, we're going to try to get one more hit. 8, 5, 3, 8. We got it. All right, we're going to ask the dealers to turn our place bets off. We're going to get paid 49 for one. And we're going to need some more. Going to need some more nickels. 10, 15, 20, and 5. All right. What do we got over here? 175. All right, so we're still down a little bit from our starting bankroll, but we're getting there. All right, so we got our number. Now we're looking for a 6 or a 7. We got a 10. And we got a 10. And we got a 5. Looking for a 6 or a 7. So that looks like a 7. All right, new shooter. New shooter coming out. Seven, come out 7. Pass line winner. Take the don'ts, pay the line. 4, hard 4. Point is 4. We ask the dealers to turn our place bets back on. Looking for 1 hit. 10. Hard 10. All right, that's a good box number hit for us. It's going to pay us 49 for 1. And we're going to ask the dealers to go ahead and turn us back off. All right, so there's another 100. All right, so there's our 400. So I believe we are back to even plus 25 bucks. Crypto Addictive says, I do something like this with bubble crap starting with a $1, but you can test it on your table at a $5. Bubble craps, you start with $5, don't pass, wait until the point is established. Okay, I got to read that again. You can test it on your table as a $5 bubble craps, laughing. You start with a $5 don't pass and you wait until a point is established. What's your wagers across then? If you're doing it like this, 6-5 yo. How much do you put across? Just $5 all the way across? Since on bubble craps you don't have to do exact, odds bets or proper bets or whatever. 5, 3, 8. All right, so what are we looking for? We're looking for a 4 or a 7. And Crypto Addictive, my email address is paradisecraps at gmail.com. 527 out. All right, so we got a new shooter. New shooter. All right, we'll take these 2. We'll take those 2. There we go. All right, new shooter coming out. We got a 9, Neener. Point is 9. Ask the dealers to turn our place bets back on. Here we go. Looking for 1 hit. 6, 3, 9. That looks like a point hit, even though I knocked my chips off there. All right, so that's going to come back down. And we're going to get paid 50 for 1. And same shooter is coming out. 5, 4, 9 again. Back on the 9. On and off the 9. All right, we're looking for 1 more hit. Our bets are working. 5, 4, 9. Point hit. Oh boy. Getting kind of deep now. I don't know. I don't know about this one. 50 for 1. All right, same shooter coming out. 6, 3, 9 again. Wow. Center field 9. Old man Earl. All right, looking for another hit. And we got a 6, 3, 9. Are you flipping kidding me? Wow. This shooter's on fire. 50 for 1. Here we go. Coming out. Same shooter. 4, 2, 6. All right, am I playing this correctly, IPTV? Please let me know if I'm not. Looking for 1 hit. 6, 5 yo. Looking for a box number. All right, thank you. 5, 3, 8. There we go. Finally, a non-point number. All right, so we're going to get paid 50 for 1. And we're going to ask the dealers to turn this off. All right, so how much have we got here in our kitty? We got 100, 200, 225 in our kitty right now, in, I believe, profit. All right, looking for 500, right? Let's say we're looking for 500. All right, here we go. Looking for a 6 or a 7 now. We got an 8, 6, 2, 8. We got a 4. We got a 9. So that's pretty cool, BAM. You got a free cruise, and it only costs you $10. 628. That's pretty darn good. 516 point hit. All right. Same shooter coming out. 437 come out 7. Frontline winner. Take the don'ts and pay the line. 65 yo frontline winner. Take the don'ts and pay the line. Clicky clack 7 frontline winner. Take the don'ts and pay the line. 527 frontline winner. Oh man, I hope you're not on the don't pass on this one. You'd be losing your ass. 325. All right. On the 5, ask the dealer to turn our bets back on. Place bets coming out. Low, not coming out. Looking for 1 point. There we go. 314. Box number 50 for 1. Ask the dealers to go ahead and turn this off. Here we go. Looking for a 5 or a 7. We got an 8, 6, 2. 314. 6, 4, 10. 5 or a 7. 7 or a 5. 8, 6, 2, 8. 617, new shooter. All right. Off the 5. Coming out. And we got a 9 Neener. Neener from Pasadena. All right, looking for 1 hit. Ask the dealers to go ahead and turn us back on. Looking for 1 hit. 639, point hit. All right, it's going to pay us 50 for 1. Coming out, same shooter. 6, hard 6. Point is 6. All right, looking for 1 hit. Our bets are active. 549, there we go. All right, that's going to pay us 50 for 1. And we're going to ask the dealers to go ahead and turn this off. Let's see what we got here. 100, 200, 300, 375. All right. Looking for a 6 or a 7. We got a boxcar, pair of 6s. And we got an 8, 5, 3. And we got a 5, 2, 3. And we got a 6, point hit. All right. Another opportunity. Same shooter coming out. 8, hard 8, square pair. Point is 8. Whoops. All right. Ask the dealer to go ahead and turn this back on. We are looking for 1 hit. And we got 2 craps. That's not a box number. And we got a 6, 4, 10, but that is. All right, so that's going to pay us 50 for 1. And we'll ask the dealers to go ahead and turn this off. $425. All right, looking for a 7 or an 8. We got a 9, 7, 8, or 9. And we got a 10. And we got a 4. And we got a yoke. Looking for a 7 or an 8. 7 out. New shooter. All right. Coming out. 9, Neener. 639. Point is 9. All right. Ask the dealer to go ahead and turn our bets back on. looking for one hit. 516, box number hit. There we go. All right, 50 for one. There we go. All right, ask the dealer, go ahead and turn this back off. Looking for one more hit. 426, looking for a 7 or a 9. 415. 527 out. All right. New shooter. Coming out. 426. Point is 6. Ask the dealer to go ahead and turn our place bets back on. And we got a 628. That's going to be a winner. Winner, and that's going to be our session, I believe. All right, 49 for one. And we'll go ahead and color up. All right, so let's take all this down. All right, so we got there's 80. There's our 500. And what do we got here? And we got some singles here. And that's 13. 100, 200, 300, 400, $543. $543 profit. Oh, no, that's not right because I had the 20 over here. So I got to put, either I got to put 20 back. All right, so we'll just do it that way. All right, $523. There we go. $523. All right, well, that's an hour, so we'll keep this crappy hour an hour for today. So we basically made one bankroll there. So even if we lost a bankroll, we'd be okay. So yes, Red Eye, I see, that's a good way to play. Red Eye was like, I've been playing this one at home, no problem. I got my ass handed to me yesterday, though. Man, oh man. All right, Bubble Craps, Crypto Addictive says, Bubble Craps is 136 to play inside ladder. $4 in, it's the first $4 inside. Second is 22 inside. Third, oh, different levels. Third is 110. So you're only playing inside, and you're saying, after my one hit, I turn off the bets and place the point for $5 and wait. All right, Crypto Addictive, we'll have to try that. Is this the one you were talking about? You wanted to roll out at the higher level? Yeah, well, that one yesterday was a bloodbath. I was so dejected. I'm like, well, man, oh man, that was just not fun. I mean, it was just like PSO, 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 PSO. It's like, damn, could not get anything going on that one. Sounds similar to yours. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. I got a dentist appointment midday tomorrow. I definitely want to finish out this last 10 sessions of the Baccarat, pass, don't pass, but I'm less enthusiastic about it. I like this 204 across, but man, I would be so bummed if I go on a cruise ship and I only bring $1,500 with me, which is about my limit, and I wipe out 1,000 of it on the first night. All right, cool. Well, good luck to you, CA. All right, guys. Again, this is Scott from Paradise Craps. Thank you very much for stopping by and sharing in the conversation. Really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you back here tomorrow for something. All right, take care.